Look at this bit of excellent interspecies behavior. That is the best dog in the world. And a feisty little champagne d'argent. Huh, Violet? Good boy, Brewski. You're tired of behaving. You're so nice. I checked Violet and she doesn't appear to be in heat yet. I think the weather's too hot. But Jackrabbit's so interested in her. Poor guy. I just finished spraying the garden with neem. There's a lot going on out here. Usually I tidy it up before I show it to you, but today I'm just going to show it to you. So, this tomato's almost done. It's got septoria again. It's got some onions ripening up at the base. Turnips still aren't done. It's time to pick some more Thai basil. I've got the other one for pollinators to come. Almost every one of these peppers has been either scalded or maybe licked by a slug. I don't know. That onion's suddenly growing fast. The Cherokee purple definitely, let's see, I know it has some, yeah. Where are they? It definitely has some flower buds on it now. This Tomatillo has septoria all over it. It also has little striped beetles. I sprayed it so they might have fallen off, but they just have been laying their eggs and chewing the leaves, frustrating me greatly. Plus, for some reason, these just do not want to pollinate. And then the long-suffering cantaloupe has been attacked by some kind of black yuckiness. It was doing so well. I hosed it down really good yesterday, and today I neem oiled it, and I think it's looking a little perkier already. But I think I lost the babies that it had on it. Over here, these peppers are getting massive. Have lots of those. Those are Santa Fe red peppers. And then the little sweet peppers back behind there. The Swiss chard just keeps on producing. My husband likes this one because he says it looks like a palm tree. More tomatillos, more septoria, more flea beetles chewing at them, and still no fruits. Lots of flowers. This butternut, ever since I fed the garden, I gave it a bunch of fertilizer last week, and it has gone wild. There's a new baby. I think that's going to be another one up there. You can see it. Yep, I just picked a big one yesterday. There's a pole bean that I missed. I thought I got all those out because they were kind of being a disease vector. Maybe they like being fed too. And then over here, Mr. Cherry Tomato still reaching for the stars. I did see, yep, there it is. Can I get it for you? Right there. Cabbage looper inchworm, or no, that's a hornworm. It's a young hornworm. So I will be out here with BT tomorrow, I think. These carrots have gotten very tall, but still do not have a thick root at the top, so I still have to wait for those. My poor cucumber, I do not know what happened to it. It's still making fruits though. I'll show you when I go on that side. This tomatillo plant got so large it collapsed under its own weight, and it's the only one that has, look, one fruit. All these flowers and no fruits. It's just loaded. I cannot get it to pollinate. So that's what chore I have today, is I made the stick teepee too small. Oh, and look, we have a little bit of flea beetle porn happening here. Oh, they want some privacy. There's another couple there. They don't need that much privacy. Bastards. Look, they're humping all over this plant. Flea beetles. Dastards. Dastardly bastards. The tomatillo is reaching up into the cherry tomato, and I'm hoping that whatever's pollinating the cherry tomato will start doing it to the tomatillo. It can be frustrating. You can tell by the tone of my voice that I've been a little frustrated. I mean, I keep pulling out some great stuff. There's some bok choy that I'm going to probably harvest for a stir fry. It's tiny, but I planted enough of it that they're like baby leaves. Delicious. Here's the inside of that cucumber. There's a big one. That one's almost ready. And with this bell pepper, we've got some of the same problems of getting damaged. But there's still some pretty nice ripening fruit on it. They're so small. Probably need to feed again. I cannot wait for these carrots to be done because they just are kind of whitefly attractors. They take so long. They are nice to give the rabbits greens from. Every day they get some. This zucchini's been the superstar. I just picked another one today, and yesterday there was a big one. Kind of a small one on there now. Down in there, yeah. And then this artichoke, I just nailed it with neem. It had whiteflies also. Little garden sage. Would probably like to have more sun, but once it gets taller, it'll dominate. And my worm box here has definitely shrunk down some more. Like I said, there's worm castings coming out through the holes in the bricks. I just harvested from Miss Mary Jane yesterday. That was a wonderful spread. Like a paper towel and a half of big fat buds. They're pretty nice for rolling up and relaxing with. Yeah. Hold on and I'll go around to the other side. Silly bunny rabbits. This is why they drink from a watering system with rabbit nipples. They just dump over any bowl you give them. Silly Jack. Here's the other side of that poor tomatillo. Gonna have to put a taller teepee for it, or a string lattice or something. And the cherry tomato is, of course, still sick. It's been a constant battle with the septoria. But every day I get practically, one of those little baskets worth of fruit. Even now. And then these herbs are spreading out nicely. More tomatillos. Please develop fruit, you guys. Come on. Please. This onion is probably going to come out this week. That one's probably about the same size. Can't wait. This butternut has gone crazy. Yay. All the way. Yes. And then this yellow crookneck squash has finally hit its stride since I fed it. I guess sometimes it takes a while for me to get the point, right? Gotta fertilize. more than just mulch. Yep, so the blossom end rot has pretty much ended. I've ended the end rot. Yeah, cheers. Over here, it was a potato patch. It's a compost pile, but I'm going to turn it into a keyhole garden. I just need to develop a better anti-chicken strategy before I go to that work. I mean, it's ready, but I'm going to put some furrows and put a straw path and heap it up with a bunch of rabbit manure before. But I have to keep the chickens out or they'll just scratch all that out. And here I've had some good results. I'm using the aquaponics bed as a wicking pot bed. So there's an Anaheim pepper. I've planted some seeds at the base of it. They take a while to come up. Oregano and garlic chives. They take a while to germinate. It said 15 to 21 days. Not so with the radishes. Those are already developing secondary leaves. I think it's been 1 week. And the broccoli. I've never grown broccoli from seed before, so I'm crossing my fingers really hard that those are going to take off. But this bed fills up with water and drains into the pond a lot, like several times a day. And then here's a mint, and here's a sedge plant that I pulled from the wild to kind of be the start of our gray water reed bed that we have planned. The mini pasture has seen better days, but it still has some action going on with some purple alfalfa heads, and there's some white clover. But best of all, the best garden feature of all is an adorable little dirty white rabbit. She has spider webs all over her face. Silly girl. I love you, Daisy. Love having this purple potato vine. Okay, well, that's the garden for now. Blessings to you.